10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. NaVi's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick. NaVi's turn to pick. NaVi's turn to pick.
Oops, fast.
Disruptor.
Dire team pick. Dire team back.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the group stage of Starladder Season 13 in the debut match or series for NaVi at Starladder as they go toe-to-toe with Team OG. I'm here with Fogged and we just currently saw NaVi. Really nice performance in game number 1. It felt like at the start they were going to be pretty heavily outdrafted, but they hold on strong. So Nico's Wisp, Dendy with his Queen of Pain performance in the mid lane. Very good, but already, Fogged, it looks like they're going to have another test for him because this time OG have first picked the Wisp, but unlike the other teams who have faced OG recently, they don't ban or deny the Tiny or pick it up for themselves. They let them have it here, so I imagine, Fogg, that OG I got to be feeling pretty good. They get Wisp and Tiny right off the bat.
Yep, NaVi just looks like they wanted to play their own game rather than trying to be able to deny pick or be cheeky like that. They're like, all right, Disruptor's good versus Wisp. We like Disruptor with Darkseer. We love our Darkseer. Funnick was once one of the best Darkseers in the world.
It's
been a while. It's been a while, though.
The best offlaner in the world, yeah.
It's been a while, but still, he does play an extremely good Darkseer. Plus the combination with the Disruptor versus the team fight. Good team fight versus this Wisp Tiny starting out. Not too shabby.
Got to get all you can now. So, I mean, I don't know if that means you commit your second support for something like a Wiz or a AA, or if not that, maybe at least a Witch Doctor, so you at least have some sort of stun and a fighting support there. We'll see if it's... I mean, they actually like the Witch Doctor, maybe. They build up on top of the team fight that they already got with the Darkseer and Disruptor.
Not too familiar with LeBron's favorite hero pool for his supports just yet, so...
Yeah, no idea.
Can't really make too many predictions from him.
No idea. But for OG now, it looks like they had already put the ban out on their own Shadow Fiend. Quap is out of the picture here. They did not like Dendy's Quap. On the other side, they, of course, rid of the Doom, Starladder. Dazzle's got to go. They even get rid of the Nature's Prophet here in case OG were planning on really doing some sort of split pressure, objective-based gaming.
Yep.
Moon is one of those few offlaners who will go right for a Nature's Prophet if given the chance.
It's been getting picked more and more recently, especially if you have the Wisp. Just, you know, the Rat Dota. It's back.
Yeah. Great for Bulldog. Not great for the teams who have to go against it. But we'll see here how much emphasis NaVi want to put into this counter split push, counter Wisp Tiny kind of a game here. Maybe just falling out and going for that second support grab here could be good.
There is Tuskar. Tuskar
again,
still this time.
Slipping on through. Even Undying as well.
Undying as well this time. That's definitely something OG will pick up if NaVi doesn't.
If they get that too?
That is something I think they'll pick a third pick right away. If they don't pick a TA or something like this, but NaVi?
That's a Magnus. That's a Dendy Magnus here. That's something like from
Oh.
last season of Starladder, or even the season before, when Navi was like the first time they were like coming back into being a big name. Like they would just give Dendy that Magnus in the mid lane nonstop, and now they're back at it here.
They're just doing looks like some comfort.
Yeah, this
We got some bounty. We got the
making their own meta here.
We got the Seneko bounty. It looks like we got the Funnick Darkseer. Got the Dendy Mag.
Yeah, bounty's not totally shaved out of this meta. I mean, we saw it in the hands of Pi and Secret at the back end of Nunyoung. That roaming bounty hunter is still a problem.
It's very good with the Darkseer as well. People don't really look at it too often.
Oh yeah.
Problem with bounty, like we always say, leaves you open to get pushed in a bit if you don't have a great early game.
OG also just snag up the Wyvern here, so they're not going for the Tusk, not going for the Undying, neither team. But they just get that pesky little support grab that might have been something that Navi could have looked for, and maybe Bounty was their second go-to, but for now they'll get that. And we're back to the side of OG now, so...
They opted for the Wyvern. That's something they also pick. They love healers on the side of OG. Just some type of healing aspect. They usually have like a Dazzle, Undying, some Winter Wyvern, some combination amongst these heroes. Undying's still not out of it completely. I've seen Moon play it from time to time. Not sure if he will this time, but...
Yeah, other than that, like what? Maybe you go for like a Clockwork or something? Scout out the Magnus on the back lines, disrupt the flow a bit with the cogs.
Set up
Spear
some
Breaker?
ganks, too.
Spear Breaker offlane?
I think a more pick that they would do is like a Beastmaster. That sounds like something more for OG.
Yeah, that's an OG pick.
Let's see if they opt for it.
The Overweight Geeks. We'll see if they're going to be
Overweight Geeks.
That's
like
what
that.
I said OG stood for. 'Cause everyone's like, oh, it's probably like, you know, original gangster. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to give them that much credit unless they're making up the name themselves.
Nyx Assassin coming out instead.
Nyx pick again. Last time they were in a very good spot in their matchup against NIP, so he went very greedy with the build-up. Something that I saw from like MSS a lot recently in Cloud9, going with the Ags and Octarine.
Yeah, when I was
Over a Blink Dagger.
when I was lying down on the couch attempting to wake up before, you know, I heard you guys talking about the Midas Nyx, so...
I mean, that's if you're feeling pretty damn good about the game. More often than not, getting that Blink Dagger early is where it's at. But what about it here? Is he just, like I say, like more of that combo breaker? Magnus skewers in, you pop Carapace, and, well, it's going to be pretty difficult. And he's very good against the Darkseer in his combo, so yeah.
Yeah, excellent versus Darkseer.
It seems like just something they like to reach for when they're going to be going against a Darkseer kind of a team, because Navi have put together a lineup that is Wombo Combo City already between at least the first three. So if they ran it out with some other huge team fight, then, well, could be in for a real treat here.
Yeah, I love seeing Nyx though, no matter what. Since these changes, I think he can be run in a lot of lineups versus a bunch of like int heroes. If you're confident in your Nyx, you can do so much with it. 40-second duration on level 1 Vendetta is insane. You're able to get so much information. It's got a 30-second downtime.
Yeah.
Being able to use Carapace while you're in your Vendetta as well to set up, say if there's an Ion Shell and a Darkseer, you're able to set up everything perfectly all by yourself. Then of course, you know, later on the craziness happens. If he does get that Aghanims, if he does get that Octarine, it's just absolutely mind-blowing. Aghanims is like, alright, I gotta Ravage every 7 seconds, guys, and it goes 1500 range or something. It's 1300, sorry.
You think we're gonna see a Sark? No, we're gonna see an Ursa come out. Man, oh man, Navi just kind of in their own world with this draft. I mean, first game I was kind of like, all right, but now it's like, now that I saw the way they were able to execute, who knows?
They don't give a crap.
They don't. That's something I see from like Team Unknown.
Tuskar untouched, unpicked, unbanned.
A world's first, maybe. Seriously though, how often do you see Tusk just not even acknowledged? This guy was first insta-banned every match, every game in the grand final of Nunyoung, and here he's just completely ignored.
Interesting.
Deira Ursa channeling his inner Kotaro Hayama with this kind of grab here. Radiant Sight even. With that pick, he was like so greedy, he got like an early Midas that I remember once. But I don't know if that's going to be so fortunate this time. Emphasis on early laning stage potentially here for Navi, but I'd have to say it looks like, again, OG have put together just a well-rounded, clear-cut draft. Tiny Wisp, something that they are just really good with. I don't know, probably doesn't need to be said, but I'll continue, you know, to say it like everyone else. You got No-Tail as one of the best, if not the best Wisps in the game.
Crit as well.
Yeah, and then you have Crit, but the thing is, like, No-Tail knows how a Wisp works,
exactly.
so plays it as like the best Wisp partner ever. So it's like, oh, I know, I got to stay close for these tethers. I got to be in a good spot.
I was about to say the same thing too. It's very different than with you when you have like somebody who just you're playing with a wisp. You're like, okay, I'm playing with this wisp. I kind of know what I'm doing.
This is a great wisp playing with a great wisp.
Exactly. When you're playing with a wisp and you're just like, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly how confident I can be with my friendly wisp. You can do some incredible
This has
stuff.
got to be one of the only teams who could say that. Boast about that. Not many other teams have like multiple wisp players. A lot of teams, especially in the Western scene, lucky to have just one. But we'll see here. Already early on, ward going to be dropped from the side of OG on that side camp, so they're going to see Funnick running by, planting his ward.
Spotted.
Wah, wah, wah. That's a bit of a bummer. As you see, it's going to be pinged out, and he will lose that bit of side vision here, so it could be a difficult start for your Darkseer.
Looks like we're seeing some aggro.
Another game where not rushed to a bottle here on the Wisp. Crit again. Gotta be going with the early Ring of Protection.
It looks like they want to contest with a triple ranged aggressive. And put the Nyx 1v1 versus the Darkseer.
Alright. Changing it up a bit. We'll see. NIP tried to change things up a lot with them in the last series. Maybe they got inspired.
Yeah,
who knows?
I guess they don't want to deal with, the Ion Shelled Bounty Hunter constantly getting your waves pushed in, getting just annoyed by the... Interesting. Very interesting.
No-Tail was able to snag up the rune right in front of Soniko, who was just waiting in the shadows.
Just some, or maybe just some dual lanes then. Okay. So Wisp will just be sticking with his buddy mid.
Yeah. And he's got the sentry. He's got to plant it. Can't forget about that. Soniko, though, already has a sentry himself, but he's not looking to go mid lane and remove the sentry on the other side. They're going to let Dendy do his own thing. What do you think, though? Magnus going against a Wisp tiny lane? It's not like a Bristle. Oh, God. They're already playing with him. Just casually throw him back and...
In the middle of the creep wave, too. No-Tail just being very confident with it. Just walks right next to him, on top of him.
I mean, he was like throwing it so he couldn't get the last hit.
Just being annoying.
Mind games.
They know he has skewer now, too.
No-Tail loves his mind games, he said.
Yep.
And
Funnick just doing Funnick things on Moon, just standing on top of him at the tower.
Yeah. God, that reminds me. There was like one Funnick performance way back when Tidehunter used to be a thing, and he took down, I think it was against Power Rangers or someone. He went 1 versus 3 behind the tower, hiding in the trees, and just took them all apart. The good old days of Funnick play. Yeah, I'd love for him to get back in that.
We were talking about this. It's funny though too. We were talking about it, I think, yesterday when I don't remember where we're going, but we were saying, remember when it would be the Darkseer versus Clinks matchup, and it would be Funnick would be playing the Darkseer versus the Clinks, and he would crush the Clinks. Next game, Funnick would be the Clinks versus the Darkseer. Funnick would crush the Darkseer.
They were
just
so good.
Really want to see that come back
when that Clinks would work out. Usually be like either in a lane that they knew you'd win, or put them together in some sort of early duel lane, but. Yeah,
some good nostalgia right there.
Good nostalgia. And you think, too, with some of these teams, like, Alliance and NaVi that used to be in their prime in the limelight, that the meta has kind of shifted back in their favor. At the start of it, we saw Alliance really putting on their mad scientist hat in the drafts. They would give S4 the Night Stalker in the mid lane, Bat Rider in the mid lane.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. It's still working out for them right now, and they are throwing it back a bit here is NaVi. Dendy back in the mid lane is Magnus. As I said, this was something they just abused during a previous Starladder run. Eventually teams caught on, just started first phase banning the Magnus against him, and he really wasn't finding anything good and comfortable at that point. But we'll see as he's back in action here. A hero he's very comfortable with. Bottom lane, though, what's happening down here? A little bit of harassment onto Soniko as he continues to be cheeky. They don't have a sentry for him, so he can continue to poke at him quite a bit.
Yeah, he's just being annoying. LeBron using his nuke to make sure that he gets the connect pull off. Heads up play.
Gotta be cautious here. They love to harass Dendy while they can, and if Crit can continue to supply the sustain and extra mana regen, he will continue to dish out that nuking power onto Dendy. Back at bottom lane, though, look at Miracle Man eating a lot of damage from the Thunder Strike. He's going to be forced all the way back and uses his salve safely and away from Soniko. But LeBron continues to try to keep him in check. Now he has level 2, so now he can get a level into Glimpse if he wants, but might save the point for now just to see if that or Kinetic Field would be more ideal. But this leaves space for Dityara to continue to CS away here.
Moon's having a bit of a hard time. He just missed 3 CS under the tower, but it was really well done by Funnick, just punching the.
Oh, Dendy mid lane. Skewers no tail away from his partner and might get the kill and will.
Oh, crit. Tether out. Okay.
Woo! Don't play with Dendy like that. He will skewer you right and away from trouble. Right into trouble and away from your friends.
There we go.
Like, and Dendy looking to get back-to-back big mid-lane performances here. Starts out fresh. So Nico's here, and during that small gap of time, he swept in and got rid of the sentry ward in the mid lane. Oh, they're going to throw him up now, and they got him. All right, a return kill.
Dendy's got to be careful, too. He's kind of low, but all right.
Yeah, he's got no bottle. Could have shockwaved, but it's not going to be enough to save poor little Sonico there, and he will go down.
I wonder how this, going into the actual stage of the game, how this Ursa is going to work versus Winter Wyvern.
Yeah, I don't know. And Radiant side, it's not like you can just, I mean, you can always just go into jungle, farm up, and...
Cold Embrace in general versus Ursa,
yeah,
seems to be quite strong.
Well, we'll see. The last time I saw the Radiant side safe lane farming Ursa, as I said, was with Team Unknown, and they went a very greedy build-up. I mean, he was permitted to do so and got the Midas early, but I don't know if that's going to be the same case here for NaVi and how they're going to look to build him up. In the meantime, this dual offlane is going to continue to contest this pull camp here and not allow anything easy for Mr. LeBron.
They're doing okay. They're getting a decent amount of like farm on the Windrunner, but they're not preventing Ursa from farming. LeBron's doing a great job of constantly connecting, pulling, so he's getting his levels on the Disruptor.
So Nico's back at mid, and they don't have the sentry this time.
Oh, go for the kill. They have Shuriken.
Yes, they do. Oh, God.
Oh, it tosses the
He
wisp.
almost denied him with that toss, but yeah, it's going to kill him. Try to get some extra damage. I guess they figured Crit was going to be dying regardless, so try to get off any nuking power and maybe the deny if possible.
Good heads-up play again by them.
This is a bit nerve-wracking here. You know, nowadays you don't want a bounty hunter to have a really good early game. I mean, his track was already nerfed down a bit, but he's able to still get it at a good time. And here we see mid lane. No Tail's going to get all his life back. That sweet fountain regen share that Crit's going to be able to provide. I'll get him back into action. Now level 5. Dendy probably going to be saving up for those arcane boots, I imagine.
Yep. Seneko, after getting that kill as well, if you noticed, he walked into the enemy jungle and placed a ward, so he's watching that big camp and he blocked it, so it's not going to be able to stack anymore.
Very nice.
Filling up Dendy's bottle as well. Seneko just being on point. Yeah, he's really just helping out Dendy as much as possible, and just you see it's paying off. Dendy netting 2 kills already off of Seneko's rotations.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Does not like this double ion shell. Needs to back up and away here. Haven't really acknowledged this lane too much, but Moon will now get to his level 6. Funnick had already been there.
He's doing fine anyway. The mango plus so much regen and just the natural base HP regen of the Nyx.
Whoop, toss Dendy right under the tower here, but Sonico is there, gets off a good shuriken, skewer forward, and they're going to take down No Tail. They want the follow up here. Can they get crit as well? Sonico's thinking about it, but he has no mana.
Oh, the creeps!
He wants to hit him though.
Got
him. And he got it. Big strike right there. A non-Janata hit. More than enough. And they're going to take down 2 here.
Oh,
another game where NaVi getting a lot in the mid lane.
OG looking a little bit sloppy. It's a slow reaction port by the Winter Wyvern as well there. Now Seneko just denies himself. Nothing lost. Yep. Gains his tranquil boots up. Denied. Great rotations. Bottom lane.
Oh, that's a glimpse back if I've ever seen one. He's waiting for it.
Saving the wind run.
Puts him into a death cage now. They want to rumble. Miracle's just trying to dodge it with the wind run here.
He's
boom, boom, boom. You're dead. That was a mini Dota UFC match right there. And the victor will be Ditya. 5-1. What a hell of a start for NaVi.
Lane's going very well for them. Already acquiring match again. 3,500 gold needed already. What were the odds anyway?
I would say it was
crazy.
Like 80 something. I want to say yeah, OG were like 80-85% favorites.
Mini Bugattis.
Mini ones. Just a group stage match after all, so
yep.
Not real high stakes, but
oh my
for
God,
NaVi it's great.
They know, so they counter warded the ward that was blocking their big camp, and now Funnick goes and steals their stacks, their triple stack.
And he's gonna get, oh goodness.
Great awareness there by this team today. Like today, they're just everybody's playing super well. Someone's making some fantastic calls on this team.
They wanted to show the NaVi fans that they are still here, and a win against this team in this group stage helps a lot. This is the heavy favorite in this group, and they will be leading off with a win against them at the start of what could be a 2-0. Yeah, they're gonna have to dish out Arctic Burn here. Yeah, Miracle. It has not been a Miracle Dota kind of a day for him so far. A bit hit or miss.
Much.
Okay,
Oh,
I say that. And he
there
gets
it
a
is.
great Shackle and Power Shot combo. So Caster Curse working out in his favor at that point. And now Ditya's got to limp away. Miracle Power Shot, hit him in the butt.
He's got
One more
enrage.
hit. Can he get it?
Just yeah, he used it just in case.
That's a good call. God, he looks scary when he goes into enrage.
But now they know, no enrage for 45 seconds. He's got very low health down there. Maybe Seneko makes a rotation to heal him, and he does. Brings us out.
All right.
All over the place. He's just a medic. No, he doesn't even need to be Wisp. He's just gonna port around, heal people anyway.
What a guy. So selfless here.
Oh, mid lane
Dire's
disruptor.
top tower is under attack.
Oh, Disruptor died.
As I glanced, it was just instant. He just got.
I was
comboed.
there before, and they were like softening him up a bit with a toss, it looked like, and eventually once they got the new vision and the toss back up again, they just
Yeah,
finished him off.
they put down the lane ward, and right there, he just ran right at him.
Nothing to see. Just
So we'll probably see Moon make a rotation quite soon. He's got his arcane boots, level 8 finished up now.
Yeah, it's about time for this Beetle to play the game here. Got his arcanes and.
He's done great.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's
30
no
CS.
faulting him when stepping away from this lane when you're going to be getting so much. I mean, it is going to be quite the surprise for Na'Vi when they see a level 8, maybe even level 9 Nyx Assassin in their face.
However, Funnick will have his mech within the next 15-20
This
seconds.
is true too. Is this? But the thing is like you're asking before, where does this Ursa go into the mid game phase? You're going to have a mech, but is this the team that you say, hey, we got a mech, let's get together and fight? Or
Nah, it's just
to
he's
wait.
just tanky. I don't think they need to just go fight. Ursa's still doing just fine.
uh-oh, what's happening top lane? They're making a go for Moon here. Forced to pop the Carapace, goes
And
back in and dies. All right.
If he'd gotten that Vendetta off a bit sooner, he would have been just fine.
Nico.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. It's not even level 6 yet. Imagine if he had the track.
He will be soon, though.
He will be soon.
And he's helping. The thing is that he's not only just ganking, he's not only just placing the wards down in opportunity places, he's telling Funnick where to go to farm. I'm pretty sure he told him to go farm that big camp because of the awareness. And he's helping out his Disruptor because he's buying all these wards. So Disruptor's got his boots, finished up a magic wand. He bought one of his own wards, but Disruptor should be getting a relatively decent level 6 timing.
Yeah.
And he'll have some farm. And then once Track's online, even more.
It's one of those supports that's like, you don't need to get him a whole lot of items. He just needs levels.
Yeah.
He gets levels, you get the big combo, and you are Gucci. We'll see here. Bottom lane, he might get to use that combo if possible. He gets up the early Thunder Strike, now drops down the kinetic field. Miracle's hoping to get him, but Miracle will lose his own life. Winter's Curse is on Ditya Raw. I don't know, maybe if he went on Soniko would have got a lot of damage from the Ursa, but uh-oh.
Nice
Glimpse
glimpse.
back, Soniko kept alive for now. Has that Ion Shell. Oh, they have a sentry though, they're going to drop it. They're looking to go for him here, but he's going to be able to walk away. Na'Vi walk away with the one takedown onto Miracle. Crit, still not level 6 yet. If he had that relocate, things could have been a good turnaround for OG, but
They want to walk in. They want to invade a bit. Still with the Wisp Tiny. Check out those stacks. Seneko spots them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
I'm fairly certain Didya Ra would have gotten killed if Seneko didn't spot them there because he was walking toward that troll creep.
Haha! Fool!
Poke.
What are you going to do about it? Oh, Fly's coming.
Radiant's bottom
Oh, they're
tower
hitting him.
is under attack.
They'll be able to make it away.
No.
Chill plays from Soniko.
They rotate Miracle to top.
Dandy's getting close to his Blade Dagger too, nearly 1,800 gold, and he's going to be able to farm up here on the side. Can't sleep on the Blink RP in this game.
Definitely not.
That's probably my favorite spell as a caster. I love RPs, man.
RP and Vacuum Wall. Those are two of the just
Yeah,
most
they're either
satisfying.
super hype or super fail.
Oh, Funnick!
Did he get it? No, Catapult takes
That
that one
slow
away.
punch.
I hate that. That slow chop.
Did not go to the gym enough, dude.
Moon steps in, Vendetta relocates coming in the first one of the game, and how's it going, everybody? And wow, he still kept alive. That mech doing work from Funnick. Oh, he pulled out the ultimate. Now he's gonna rip apart Moon. No, he's not able to get it. Will be going down, and it looks like they might be able to get the follow-up on the Funnick as he surges. He gets tossed, and it's a double kill for No Tail.
Track's
Look at
coming
this.
out now. Ooh, Disruptor ult.
All right. I don't think
Not
they have
too
the
much
firepower.
damage, yeah.
Middle tower
Track will keep the sight on him, and they'll glimpse him back. Rocks just fly out from the earth as he's taken away. The stun will connect here, and
Blink Dagger finished on Dendy. Very
Yeah.
good timing. Miracle gets some nice space. Hitting that top tower, doing all that engagement bottom.
that was like the first big fight here for OG this game. But yeah, it's gonna be on the back of Dendi now finishing out his item, and boom! Oh, it's only gonna get crit here. Can't get off the shockwave yet. Toss combo, and
and he gets the
snags
DD
up
as well.
right in his face. He might be able to use it to take down Dendi. And Dendi, oh god, trying to run away here.
got
Able
the
to
blink.
the low ground and make it away here. The glimpse will also help him out, but now they look to LeBron. Toss in, the Satyr creep. Doesn't know what he's in for, but is not able to get
the tether
finishing
slow.
blow. Funnick looking to move in and commits a wall right between them.
my god,
Crit's
crit.
gonna TP away. Oh, and it's over.
These plays.
That was shortcomings all over the place. Dendi barely able to etch out, and then there at the end, Funnick not able to get anyone with the wall, and OG are able to slip away.
He didn't want to expend the wall right away. I guess he thought that they would probably die anyway, and he gets tether slowed. And now, Moon skewered back into the
Spotted him out.
sentry, tracked up, and this looks like a dead Moon.
Yep. Vacuum back and
Track money for 4 heroes.
the beetle is
Radiant's
squished.
tower has fallen.
All right. NaVi at least able to get something for themselves. It looked a bit sketchy at the start there. Then he was hoping to land up the big RP onto the 2, but only got the Wisp.
Miracle gets that top tower, some much needed farm.
Under attack.
Oh, then he gets hit with the wall, so he can't blink in. Maybe hoping for a blink skewer back. Not going to be happening.
No Tail, before they did that whole shimmy into the enemy jungle and that gank bottom, was only sitting on treads and maybe a bracer and some gold. Now he's got treads, Ograx, and a drum finished up, so very beneficial for him after all these rotations.
Oh, yeah.
I like Fly's positioning right now. Just chilling.
Yeah, he got scared, had to run up to that hill, but
He's like, hey guys, is relocate up?
no
I'm
one's
ready.
gonna stop him. All right, back to the drawing board for NaVi to keep farming up here, or not. I mean, maybe they put this to use here with this Sonico track, and it looks like it could be that case. They smoke up now, and they're moving out, looking to reclaim their jungle here. They actually might go head on with crit and no tail. Here comes Sonico looking to move in. Tickles him with the Iron Shell. There's going to be a track. Big vacuum onto 2. No
There
wall,
it
but an RP is going to be there. Kinetic field, static storm. Get right in the middle of it. And that is a pit of death. And they will take them both out.
Wall a bit off the mark, but doesn't matter, they're dead.
It's 3 ults committed. But they take out the dynamic duo here. And look at this. They're even thinking about maybe a follow-up towards this mid lane without the ultimates. Could be a bit sketchy. Moon's here. Last second of Vendetta. Can he get a hit?
Ooh, did ya?
He can. Good
Yeah.
connection. Stun. Wyvern ultimate. And
Mac.
everything on top
Nice
of each
tackle,
other.
but he's fine.
That disable lockdown kind of missed time, but that was their best chance. And they're not going to be able to get the bear.
Yeah, Miracle, you can see there, he opted for the Blink Dagger first.
It's very Wii-esque of him. Or actually not, maybe even Wii goes for the Agnems more often than not first, but putting more value in getting a guaranteed shackle. Oh well.
Yeah, it looks like NaVi wants to just keep their map safe, their side of the map safe. Lots of sentries deployed, trying to check out for all the ward spots.
Alright, very nice. We'll switch over to the net worth, where Dendi's actually sitting at the top, little by little above where No Tail is. In general, NaVi at a 2k advantage, XP nearly 4k. To their advantage right now. Dendi 1500 gold to sit on if he decides to go for that 4 staff after it.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower
Not
is
too
under
shabby,
attack.
not too shabby. Moon not really able to go for these Vendetta running around getting informations right now. He's a bit scared of all the sentries in the enemy woods.
Radiant's
OG don't
middle
really
tower
just
is
have a
under
lot of
attack.
aggressive vision if they were hoping to go for any sort of relocate pickoffs. It's not going to be as easy. We saw more of it from NaVi in the last game, but I don't know. For this one, OG might not be able to see those opportunities.
Yeah, now we see the Vendetta coming out. Funnick is spotted by that dire ward.
That's the thing.
Oh
You
no.
Moon to set up the
Buy your
vision.
arcane boots. Nice, there we go.
At least I got my shoes.
Gold spent. Not the worst thing that could happen. He is level 11, unfortunately, so he gives up a lot of experience. But he
Radiant's
does have
middle
max
tower
vacuum
is
now.
under attack. Radiant's
Oh,
structures
Miracle.
are
Not
Poking
the
mid.
move now. They're going to smoke ahead to mid lane. They got the RP ready to go. I want
See
to see
lots of
big
pings.
plays.
Tower's already
man,
dead,
He's
but
got the boxing gloves on even. The Empower. Man, this could be devastating. Can you imagine Ursa in there, empowered up?
they don't have the high ground vision. They do have a ward in the enemy jungle, though, so they see the wisp, they
Got
see
that
the time.
dragon! Oh,
Yeah.
yeah! Oh, yeah!
Alright, well, guess they're alright with just killing that. Track's track, you know? 4-man track. Doesn't matter, as long as
We
it's a
win
kill.
on this mission, and we're not leaving until we get some blood. They got the Wyvern, not the best target, but they got something for it.
Looks like Moon is going for a Force Staff first item, not the Midas.
Not the Blink either, but
Yep, not the
Force
Blink or
Staff is
Midas.
something.
Yep.
Maybe it's, you know, it helps kite the Ursa, I think is what's important.
Kite the Ursa, pull his teammates if someone gets like RP'd and he can Force Staff them out of this before the skewer goes off, or if he can skewer the mag before the or if he Force Staffs the mag before the skewer goes off and just messes it up.
Very opposite of the mindset Moon had last time he played it. Last time it was like so much potential, I'm gonna go greed. This time I'm gonna think for my team here.
Very early, Gem picked up on the side of NaVi. Seneko picking one up for himself, Earn as well, and OG goes for their own smoke. Top lane again, Funnick.
Go, Funnick, get the hell out of there. Trouble's coming. It looks like he'll be fine. They'll see that Funnick has ran away, so they will change course and maybe hope for something mid lane here. Anyone gonna show up? Closest is LeBron, but they don't want anything to do with it.
Next spot, the jungle.
Oh god, so
Seneco's got the gem too. Hopefully they have no reveal for him. If they lose
Crit's
that
like,
gem,
hey,
if they lose this gem, it could be
Dust is
devastating.
there, but they don't really know exactly what's happening, so they're not going to commit in. They drop a new sentry.
Glimpse on Moon.
Oh, they caught him from the backside here, right to a static storm, but oh, what a connection. Then he gets hit with a big Winter's Curse, which allows Dityara to do serious damage. The follow-up's going to be the vacuum wall, but it may have come a little too late at this point. And OG, big fight for them.
Only reason that even happens is because Moon got the Carapace off.
Yep. Oh, man.
Really well done. Gets the Carapace, gets them stunned for a bit, then the Winter's Curse goes off.
Boom. That's a combo breaker.
They did see them though, so... Oh, that is... Look at that range on the Shackle!
That's a balanced hero right there. Tossed up and down, they're going to get the kill. Dityara takes one of his own, jumping in and popping the balloon of crit. Heads right back into base
power
here.
Shot. Nope.
OG, you're going to take their tier 2 tower and walk away.
Not something you see every day on a Tiny.
What has he got? BKB. Yeah, this is not a Blink Dagger, not a straight Agnums. This is just a durable Tiny who is going to be relying on the Wisp to get him into the fight, and I guess after he hits off the combo, he'll just be there to kind of club him down a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, there's still plenty of targets for him to insta-burst down with that combo between, you know, Lil LeBron and even Soniko. Funnick could also be suspect to that. And with that fight, OG take this game and put it right back even once again.
Seneko scouting out that ward. Gem being put to work.
I don't know. Last game I felt a lot more confident for NaVi when they were in this kind of similar position. It was last game as well that things broke back even again. But NaVi were still able to hold it back. Dang. But this time, I don't know. I don't know if I have as much confidence in them. And this Ursa. What do you think?
Yeah, now we're seeing the opposite effect. We see NaVi all clump together this game rather than OG because of this Wisp. The fear of the relocate, the fear of the Nyx as well. Let's see how it ends up working out with the Ursa with the Empower.
And now Miracle is going to be finishing off this Ags. Yeah. Okay. OG head right back towards that mid lane, and they'll wait out. I was thinking that they might go for the Rosh, but maybe they just feared what NaVi had. I mean, it's not an easy lineup to Rosh into. You get the fear of the jump in huge fight, RP, static storm. Ooh, that would be scary.
Dendy's also going to rush the BKB rather than opting for a Force Staff or anything on the mag, which we do tend to see.
I like this play. NaVi creeping in. They blink over the wall to get in there, and Dityara could take this right under the nose of OG.
Looks like he's going to get it.
He is certainly going to get it. Does he commit the ult for it just to secure it?
OG looks like they're prepping up the smoke as well.
Boom, boom. It is done. Yeah. And OG, just like, oh man, we wanted that. This will help create some time for NaVi, or they will take a fight here. Oh, they lead in. LeBron could get a big glimpse back. Follow up from NaVi, and that could lead to or follow up from Dendy rather. That could lead to a big fight.
Seneko just circled their whole side of the map. I'm pretty sure they want to get back and push lanes out. Yep. Shot caller right there.
Does his ward sweep and tells his team to step back. And we've got a blink. Did he have the blink dagger before on this Ursa?
Yeah, he's had it for a bit.
Okay. Oh, he has 2,200 gold here. Finish out that BKB, I imagine.
Yep.
All
Moon
right.
Moon just running around in Invis, level 11. 50-second Vendetta, only 20-second downtime.
Yeah, that's
Force
nice.
that
Thank you,
up.
Ice Frog, for that.
Yep.
If you're a Knicks fan, you're be always in Vendetta. Well,
Pace slowed down a bit.
they have to, though.
OG doesn't really want to just fight into a Aegis RP Disruptor ult Darksteer as well.
Feels,
gonna
yeah,
chill.
just like the opposite of the last game, where it's like, well, then OG will just farm most of the map then. And eventually NaVi are just going to get, you know, starved out, and they're going to be like, okay, we got to go out there and make a fight happen.
Yeah.
We keep playing this kind of economy game. That's where OG could just kind of just get the full advantage here.
What kind of stinks though, that No-Tail bought the BKB right before this whole type of situation happened. Rather than having that Aghanims to accelerate his farm, he's got this team fight oriented item, this nice safe item.
No-Tail is definitely having a bit more fun with his item builds today. This comes after that Radiance grab on the Brew.
I feel like he always does though on the Tiny too. He goes like Aghanims, Butterfly.
He's like an innovator.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna try something a bit different.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, for now, they'll head bomb. They'll have the split pressure there as NaVi do approach the tier 2 at the top lane. Rob will happily glad jump behind the tower to clear out the wave a bit faster, and they'll continue to go to work. Dendy continues to wait in the pocket in hopes that someone will show up and he can hit him with the big combo, but yep, that's always something that's just in the back of the mind of OG. Neither team are just going to be easily able to commit on the other.
We got the BKB that's basically finished for Ditchura if he wants to buy it at base. After he finishes up this tower here top.
Got it. Bottom lane, though, also in trouble. No-Tail's going to clear out the wave, and yeah, Miracle's Focus Fire will start to slowly whittle it down. Will NaVi do something about it here? We're eyeballing it a bit. Kinetic field.
Ward down, they can see everything, but
No, they're not going to do anything with it. Can they? They might be able to. Get a close glimpse back. He's not getting close enough. I think you need to be in a bit of a better position.
surge him.
Yeah, surge him something.
There we go. He's surged now, but they
He's
don't
still
have
out of
vision.
AoE here. Yeah, it looks like they will not get the catch here.
The hell is the
OG
Radiant
retreat.
Courier doing as well? It's just chilling in that, chilling that side shop right there.
Fernan, what are you doing? And how long
Hiding.
before they bring his brother in?
There we go. New ward placed from OG, instantly countered by the gem of Soneko.
That early gem, putting in the work for him. Look at the amount of gold he has now. What do you think? Getting a medallion, solar crest, bounty hunter,
Probably Blink Dagger this game.
blink dagger.
Just get all those tracks out. He's not really going to be committing too much into a fight, just throwing tracks, helping his Ursa's mobility. That's really what they have to be doing with the Darkseer and the Bounty Hunter, just throwing out as many tracks as possible, keeping him surged and ion shelled and empowered.
Well, this is Ditya knocking at the tier 1 here. The rest of his team on standby in case something is to break out, but they start exploring a bit. And then Soneko almost getting the vision there on Moon. They're going to be able to finish out that tier 1, and they continue to creep down this mid lane a bit. Miracle's waiting in the wings with his Agnums now complete, scouting out with power shot.
Spotting everybody here.
Oh,
This could be big.
They see
the
Moon.
vacuum.
Vacuum on the 2.
Oh,
Oh no, not the biggest RP, and they're going to turn around and get the Winter's Curse onto Dendy here, but that means the Winter's Curse is not going to be very effective. Ditya is just waiting for this fly dragon to thaw out, and he'll quickly shred him apart. And look at this, rotation in.
Disruptor got shackled
Crit's
and
down
killed.
for. Nice quick pop. Can they get No-Tail as well?
Dire's middle tower.
Meanwhile, back on the other side, Funnick up in arms with Miracle here as they trade a piece. Ends up being what looks like a 2-for-1 for now. And look at this, even Funnick looking to get the catch up here and cut off No-Tail if possible. The NaVi brothers here rushing on
Is that
in.
gonna happen? I don't think so. He's got BKB as well. And he's going AC. BKB AC, not getting the Aghanims right now.
Agnums is just too cool, too mainstream. Miracle, back to back, even into a wall. Boom! They shove him right into a tree. Violent there from Dendy.
3-man track. New, freshly picked up Blink Dagger for Soneko, and
This is money.
very close to that level 11. That's going to be very big.
This is money
A
for
bonus
NaVi
gold.
right now.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Okay. NaVi making this work right now. Can only be a bit skeptic here for what's going to be happening for OG now as they got picked off a bit. You know, this AC buildup on this Tiny, man.
Yep, Vincere, constantly empowered. Dendi doing a great job of that. Looks like he's going to be opting for the Basher next, and he has it already.
Uh-oh.
That's pretty scary. Probably an MKB or something next, so for the Windrunner.
It seems like, I don't know, maybe No-Tail is preemptively building up defenses, expecting that he's going to be stuck in a man fight against this Ursa.
Yeah.
And, you know, your Whomping Willow is only going to do so much work, and that's only if you're on the offensive. But in a boxing match, this Ursa takes this one, especially with his BKB. Doesn't need to worry about the Craggy. So I guess maybe No-Tail feels that if he can withstand the first onslaught of this Ursa.
Oh, Miracle?
Yeah, they caught him. Boop, 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 boop. Shuriken, he's trying to win run, and they vacuum him back.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Only delays the inevitable, though.
5-man track again. Oh, that was actually a 4-man track. 857 gold. 1100 gold swing.
Off one pick, and NaVi are technically ahead. So, lots of gold for them. Oh man, is it looking like OG are going to get 2-0 swept by NaVi? What kind of world are we living in right now?
It's looking pretty good for them. Roche should be coming up relatively soon as well, so they're going to get this mid-tower here.
Oh.
Is under attack.
You wanted him. The Dirty Raw. Hoping to get a hold of little Wyvern here. And they'll step back. They'll be able to go for this tier 2. That's good. Now, Darkseer still has a wall to work with.
Nice blink. As soon as he sees the Vendetta Nyx running up at him, he just blinks back. Oh wait, did the Vendetta end? I think it ended. Yep.
Well,
either way, it looks like Moon's gonna be going for... What do you think, Ags or Octarine? I think it's gonna be an Ags. He's got the point booster.
Ags first. Unless you're MSS and a weirdo. Nah. I thought that was just hilarious that one game. He didn't go Blink or Midas or Ags. He just went straight Octarine. But we'll see what they wager to go for. This is the completion of the AC now. And they smoke up and they're looking to put it to use. Now he's got lots of durability.
Checking out their own jungle, but there's nobody there, you guys.
They're doing their sweeps, and they're not going to be finding anybody. The pull out, NaVi are already out on their side, farming up here. He's got a hold of his Basher. Denny to follow. 9 seconds still on his BKB. Still got plenty of time for Roche. It's a long Roche timer.
Yeah, NaVi knows that they're smoked now. Denny's sending illusions around a low place. They're not seeing the lanes get pushed out. Look at this top lane.
They're just like, yeah,
top lane's almost hitting the tower.
Fishy right now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, but they're in their own woods. And Ditya already committed a blink into the pit here. Oh, they look back for LeBron. Now they could take him down, but look at the follow-up.
RP.
There it is. Big catch, big RP, big wall. Turn around Winter's Curse. Not going to do the biggest of damage here. Fly's going to be forced to go in the Cold Embrace, and now Ditya Ra able to easily man up and quickly shreds apart one. Miracle's going to get the kill on the other here, and now they jump in. So Nico getting the track onto Miracle. Miracle to be going down. That's one track gold, and there looks like they're going to get more here on for Fly. Dancing
Alpha
around,
Wolves.
and the Alpha Wolves are going to be getting the kill. 4 for 2 trade right now. We look at the fight recap, and it is all NaVi at this point.
It looks weird too. If the Alpha Wolf kills it, I don't think so. You don't get track money. But the fight looked weird though. Something happened with the interaction of like the RP and the vacuum.
Was it
the wall?
Carapace?
The wall kind of missed, and everybody got pushed a bit to the left of it. So instead of them all dying instantly, the fight went a little bit shaky for them. Either way, 4 for 1. Ditcherod dying. Not the worst. Need to get shackled and just focus fired, but yeah. Many kills, lots of track money. Everybody's
you
rich.
can see it. Look at Sonico, man. Nearly 3K.
And LeBron died instantly. That's also.
Yeah, that was out without a static
So
storm or kinetic field or anything.
So it's 2 for 4. Forgot about that.
Boy, oh boy. NaVi another fight where they will etch out on top here.
Suneko's so rich too.
They were
Like
reaching.
9,000 net worth.
They were reaching with that smoke. It was one of those things like they swept through the whole woods, and it's like, well, maybe without finding anyone here, we shouldn't go back on the assertive a bit. But they did.
Funix got his Glimmer Cape. Boots travel as well. Some early bots. 30 minutes. Dendi went back for that Force Staff as well. So he's got Blink Force, BKB, and he's level 16 now. So maxed RP.
Getting a bit scary here for OG here. What is the fall black late game plan here? I mean, Miracle's got the essentials, but he needs to start getting the damage as a follow-up here. And now it's not even going to be too easy. You got a Solar Crest that's just been thrown together for Sonico.
Oh no, Snake, the
nice
new gem.
smoke. Oh, and he blinks away. Kinetic field could also shut them down. The glimpse back. Sonico's going to be good. Oh no, you don't want to stay and fight OG, and they move in. They get an RP. Push him, muscle him, right through the wall, into a static storm. Moon able to make it to the high ground, gets off a nice little stun, but he eventually will get dropped. And OG got to scatter. Back and behind, no tail, going for the TP, is going to be able to make it out. Has to use a BKB for it. And oh,
great.
Nah, not so lucky there.
I was about to say that OG is going to go try to do something. They just picked up their blink on the Winter Wyvern. They just picked up the gem on the Winter Wyvern. And there it goes to the enemy hands. That's a big deal.
And they get the gem, they get the ward.
So that fight recapped, it's completely skewed because it's only showing 1 kill, but it's a huge swing. There was 2 or 3 track kills, plus a gem going
what
together.
What a play by Sonico. He gets that quick blink out, and they
Instant
are just
awareness.
so hungry for the kill. They pursue. Then with the help of the glimpse back, OG just... Oh, they see Miracle. Oh, he got him with the mini skewer. There's the track. Shuriken. Oh,
Just
two-man
empty,
stun. Throws him right back onto Dendy. Dendy's dead.
That's ambitious. Yeah, there's only 2 of them there. Ditchera was doing Roshan.
Ditchera now has to come out from Roche. Gets him with a Winter's Curse. A relocate in from Crit. Will help No Tail out. Ditchera's in trouble. Oh no. NaVi just got this big lead, and they're handing things away. They lose a couple. A toss across here. Throws Miracle in. And they glimpse him right back.
Why were they trying to go for that kill with only 2 heroes? Ditchera was doing the Roshan too, and now it ends up getting him killed. And now
confident
OG's gonna get this Roshan.
Oh no!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, it looked like maybe that would have been an easy pick where Miracle was going to be under false confidence of being invis and safe, but he had help nearby. And NaVi did not. Now with this OG working on this Roche, it's taking him a while. Funix nearby with a wall combo, but I don't think he'll be stopping this at all. And this is a...
Oh, he's going for it. He's gonna try to go for the hill?
Just do it, baby.
He's gonna do it on the hill. He's gonna do it on the hill.
Oh my! Pulls him up to the high ground in the wall, and they can't do it. They jump in, big combo.
They go to Aegis.
He's going in. He can't get it. Oh, he gets the snag. Moon's gonna be grabbing it up, but they're still trapped up on the high ground here. Now they're able to toss down Miracle. Looks to make it away. He got glimpsed back near the pit.
Sanego's still alive as well.
Running away. Able to make it out. NaVi.
Radiant's
What a hell of a showing right now. Keeping OG back.
Noto's stuck on that hill still for 10 more seconds too. TP cooldown.
Glimpse.
Do they
Got
know?
it. Pull back on Moon into a kinetic field. There's Dendy. Shows up now. Has an RP.
Oh no, Shaneko blinked on the high ground.
Oh,
but he's gonna get...
Dendy.
That was smart. He's gonna get No-Tail for it.
Okay.
Gem does go down on the ground. He's pinging it. Dendy sees it. Oh, Dendy's on the floor. For some reason it dropped down. There you go.
Okay. Well,
That was
what could have been a bad situation for NaVi. At
Funnic
least they're
Darkseer, baby.
able to make it work. Yeah. What a beautiful setup. Pulls them all onto the high ground there.
Saneko went for he tracked two of them, runs in, he sees the Aegis on the ground, he throws the Shuriken right before, bounces to the Nyx, unfortunately, Carapace, and he gets stunned right before he picks up the Aegis. That almost was
His hand was out.
just like
Almost
game winning.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. I mean,
Still pretty game winning, but
that Funnic play. Whew. Now NaVi. Confident in this mid lane.
oh,
They
Abyssal
still have
picked
the
up.
RP.
He's going in right away.
There it
Abyssal.
is. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Miracle
RP.
was there for a moment. Blink and you miss it though. Now they're going to go for Moon as they literally blink onto him. Skewer him back. He's going to get the forced safety here. Fly has the ice save, but oh, he's not going to be able to use it. That is going to be the Aegis now used. And look at this. No Tail now shows up. They relocate him from behind. They're going to get the kill onto LeBron after he commits the Static Storm. Trying to go in and get the swipes onto No Tail. Now going to eat the Winter's Curse. Trying to run out and away here through the wall. Toss up and over. They're on the chase. Stun. Not going to get the mark.
Blinks
Looks like
up.
Dityaraz able to make it away here.
is under
Dendy
attack.
already committing out that RP. I don't think they'll be able to have the follow-up, and OG are able to withstand a bit here and keep NaVi back in at bay.
Dendy is not afraid to just throw his RPs on one hero.
Mm-mm.
Unfortunately, it was a, Aegis Nyx that time.
Yeah.
Ended up getting only the Disruptor killed. So not the worst scenario.
Yeah, this was for Miracle, so they're happy. And it's OG who still are kind of on the back burner here. 10k net worth advantage for NaVi, XP about the same. So what is No-Tail's next item going to be? It's got to be Agnum's now, right?
I don't know.
It's No-Tail.
I feel like I'm gonna say Agnum's and he's gonna go Butterfly.
Yeah, right?
Or Crit or
Manta.
something, right? Like, man, yeah, something that just completely throws us off.
Daedalus. We'll see. For now, I got to beat the shit out of this bird family. Boom. Well, they'll keep farming up as best as possible here.
Dire's
Phonic.
middle tower has
What is he
been
getting?
denied.
He's getting a Bloodstone? No. I mean, Perseverance. I'm thinking old Bloodstone. Lotus Orb, maybe? Lincoln Sphere. We'll see. A Refresher.
Who has it?
Phonic.
Phonic. Oh yeah, it could be Refresher. It could be Lotus. Lotus is decent versus Winter Wyvern and Shackle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shackle very...
Even Mana Burn, right?
Yeah.
Mana Burn that Nyx right back.
Yeah, especially when if he gets an Ags. He's going to be using all that stuff so much. Bound to easily get the bounce back, but... Yep. NaVi just continue to kind of put it on the accelerator here. Looks like they're grouped up. They're going to
Smoke coming
smoke, and they're going to move on through. If they move right up and through the OG woods here, they could be welcomed by a fight. But no, they're going to head actually off to the bottom here.
OG still no gem. Wisp picks up his own little Ghost Scepter. Didn't get to go for the Vlads that you like to see people pick up. And Tiny is going for Butterfly. I'm telling you, man. He's messing with us.
This is ridiculous.
As soon as I was gonna say the eggs.
I mean,
At least I said the Butterfly.
Ags is pretty good, right, on this hero last time I checked, but he is just all about not getting it. Not having the cleave. I mean, it could be something obvious that I'm missing here. Big Daddy, a very smart player, but he's looking to avoid as much of the trouble from the Ursa, perhaps. I mean, if Ursa's able to get in, now he has to deal with the evasion.
Let's see some tracks get thrown out. Oh,
Look
he's
at him.
blinking in
Wow,
deeper.
what is he
Is he gonna
doing?
get the courier?
Courier?
No, he doesn't
Oh.
want to reveal himself.
What is this?
He doesn't want to reveal himself.
Look at him! Look at him!
He's got full vision of the whole enemy squad. He's gonna buy a ward at the enemy base.
What is
Put
happening?
it in their base right now, so he gets vision behind it.
Who is this
Oh
guy?
my god, this is so legit.
They see the whole
This is so
scope of the
legit.
fight right now.
Holy shit.
It's a Mission Impossible bounty hunter right now. We're hoping they catch that one moment maybe when OG are all together.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I've never seen anybody do that. Not to this extent, where he just goes in with such confidence and buys a ward from the enemy base and puts it down.
If this leads to the opportunity for them to scout out when they should take that big fight and move in, that would be something else. But for now, they have to continue to wait here. And NaVi are gonna have to step back and keep the other lanes pressured a bit. Doesn't look like OG or.
Now he's buying a TP. He's like, alright guys, I'm in the hell out of here.
I don't know. Maybe a TP just in case he needs to get out of there eventually. But for now, he's staying. Okay, now he pulls off.
That was
goes back to the
still,
lane.
you know,
Yeah.
little round of applause right there for Snake,
I
you know?
That. I like that.
I like that. That ward's gonna pay off whenever they try to go for that
sure.
bottom.
I wonder if that means they're going to build around this ward in bottom lane. That's where they want to push in. I don't know if they'll have time to wait out for any sort of
Nice.
Aegis, though.
You might be in some trouble up there. Get the hell out of there.
Moon's moving in.
No, don't do it, Phonic. Blink.
Uh-oh.
Get the hell out of there.
Oh. Okay, he's fine.
Oh, Moon left.
Saw him run back, and he's like, nah.
Oh, hey, Phonic's got no fear. Look
And
at
if
this. He's
Moon
like, oh,
stuck around, this would have been an easy pickoff.
he's like, oh, I gotta throw one more Iron Show, one more.
That little bit more push, that little bit more gold.
And he did go for the Lincoln Sphere on Dark Seer. So not Refresher, not Lotus Orb.
Lincoln Sphere, eh? Well, he's going to be chucking that on the Ursa a lot, I imagine. Helps with the Winter's Curse. So he has BKB and a Lincoln's help out for the curse itself. So this Ursa is going to have the free will, if done appropriately,
Alright,
get off
round
on
two.
these fights.
Winter Wyvern picks up the next gem. Don't want to lose this one right away again. Pretty
Yeah, what
unfortunate.
happened to the
last
other one? They have one still sitting in base?
time. Yeah, Sineko put that one down. He's holding.
Fernan's looking over it.
Yeah. You really like Fernan, huh?
Just such a weird name for a little dragon courier. Fernan? Sounds like a Fenrir's brother.
Yeah.
It'd be Fernan and FO or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So we've got Tiny on his way to the B-Fly. Phonic picks up that Lincoln's. Ditchiraz's got like 4,000 gold. Dendy's sitting on 2,000. Sineko with a new Force Staff. LeBron on his way to Ags. And not too many other things to point out. Miracle has a crit. He's had it for a bit, working toward his Daedalus. Or his Bariza, right? Gotta mess with people.
Okay, Mel.
Get yelled at. And Moon finishes up Ags. So that's a good pickup. Good timing.
Dire's courier has been killed.
But Tsuneko,
Matsuneko is a player, and he'd been hanging there for a long time.
I think that was the quarterstaff?
That was the Daedalus recipe for Mr. Miracle. Oh boy, that extra bit of damage not going to be available for them. So NaVi, who are going to be on watch for quite a while if they're hoping to get this Roche. It's a longer timer, not to their benefit. They were hoping to get this quick and then be able to maybe take a push, preferably at that bottom lane where they already have this nice ward planted. Still have 3 minutes and 30 seconds of use out of it. But they are yet to really go on the offensive. Not an easy team to push into. OG also have some respectable high ground defense with that Winter's Curse and plenty of wave clear with your power shot and Nyx damage, and plus of course Tiny in his combo.
Yeah, now with the Nyx Ags too, it's, you know, breaking that high ground is quite a task.
We'll have to see what NaVi are going to have to do to break past that, because finding a pickoff ain't going to be easy. OG, anytime they move out the front gate, I imagine it's either with a partner nearby or some way to get back. I think NaVi are just going to try to wait out for this Roche.
Looks like that.
Hoping they're going to get the Aegis.
Seems to be the play. 2 minutes on that.
Moon, though, in Vendetta.
On the prowl. Tsuneko.
Yeah, they don't have the gem vision yet. Flies nearby, but not close enough. He'll plant his own ward down.
Yep, warding around the Roche. Both wards committed.
Double. Yeah. Tsuneko walks in that pit once. Could see them both. Might not have high ground vision for that one, though. Oh, they head back. What's Ditya doing? He's got a Demon Edge. Is that for an MKB? I imagine so, going against your Wind Ranger after all. And a Butterfly on Tiny.
Yep.
MKB.
Is it Ags next?
For who? This guy?
For Tiny?
He doesn't get Ags. He's gonna need a blink or something.
Dendy's got a haste rune. They do see Dendy though.
They didn't get any rewards yet. Yeah?
Nope.
They still have full vision in this pit. OG.
Funnick pushing in top. Tsuneko's pinging him out. Tsuneko's like, careful dude, come on.
Yeah, eventually they're gonna have to go back and stop this push.
Yep.
Yeah,
Doing a very good job so far.
NaVi playing this like they definitely want to show people that they are still a force, not a tier 3 team. They're playing like it. I mean, this is no pushover team. This is Team OG.
No, they're NaVi's kicking ass. Dendy's on point today.
Yeah.
Bunch of solo RPs, but still getting the kills. His mid lane was phenomenal. Getting that skewer, killing the Tiny.
I mean, I'm not one to critique though, but I would say that OG are not also really playing their A game. It's been a bit of an off day for Miracle.
That's for sure.
Big Daddy's definitely been playing an interesting game of Dota, especially with his items.
Yeah. Ditchera in the pit. They're spotting out Dendy. He's being pinged out. Winner
Got that one
pretty
ward.
far away though.
He's gonna go in for a curse.
Yep, here it is.
Oh, Funnick is nearby with the Lincolns. He might need to put it on something.
Ditchera expends the enrage. He's using the enrage to kill the Roche.
They're not gonna be able to stop him. They could curse him right before the thing goes down, and they're not. Aegis snagged up for Miracle. He got it. And now he turns back. Shackle could lose that life. Will lose it. Stackstorm right into the pit as No Tail goes in. Dendy skewers everyone up to the high ground and says, let's fight on the balcony. As Miracle gonna get locked down. The Abyssal Blade from Ditya is gonna take him apart, and now No Tail. Look at a man mode here. On to Ditya, will be able to finish him off. Gets a double kill for that, and Dendy on the high ground trying to TP away. Will be able to make it out. It's a triple kill for No Tail as they take out Tsuneko as well. Oh, big fight for OG.
Oh, killed all those items. Killed them, yes, killed them.
What did he kill?
Some Tranquil Boots.
Yeah, get that.
So Tsuneko trying to grab the Aegis, he tried to drop his Tranquil Boots and ended up placing it onto his Ursa. So Ursa dropped his Morbid Mass trying to pick up the Aegis. Tsuneko puts the Tranquil Boots on his own Ursa, and Miracle blinks in and snatches the
You
Aegis.
think that was a misclick of putting the Tranquils on him, or a miscommunication?
Definitely.
I mean,
Definitely a misclick, and also Enrage was expended to kill the Roshan, so he didn't have it for the actual fight.
Oh, poor Tsuneko.
And now the Tiny build ends up working out. This is kind of just like a 1v1, I'm going to beat the crap out of you build, and he ended up just beating the crap out of 3 people in a 1v1v1 scenario over and over and over. Great skewer.
Now he's getting his crap beat, though. Potentially, Crit is going to have to be forced to move close, but a BKB pop means he can't tether to him. He's walking away. Glimpse, 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 glimpse. Oh, back you go. And Crit's like, do I go on this man
Funny's
mission?
watching him.
He's going for it. He got it.
Oh,
Big relocate. Oh, and the static storm committed right after.
so Funnick was standing on top of the Wisp too, just keeping the vision, but he did not have the vacuum up to stop that relocate.
Yeah.
Moon spotted.
He brought him back. Brought back No Tail. He's sending. He sends No Tail right back to base.
Oh, they gotta go fight right now.
Get him.
Chase him out.
Go, go, go. They can't catch up. Moon goes in Vendetta.
Blink in
And Crit.
3 seconds from Funnick.
Oh,
Power
he got
shot
shot.
hits.
Oh, he can't blink
3,
now.
2, 1. He's surging, but no. Doesn't want to overcommit.
Nice play from OG there. This is a nice game.
Yeah, this game's going back and forth all over the place. Great team fights from one team, then
And
some weird team fights from another team.
Nico, he's like accidentally drops, and you imagine the mindset there is just like, get these things off of me. And then
Did you probably like, I dropped my mask of death. What the hell is it? Oh god, there's
all
tranquil
of them
boots.
gone. Now they lost their mask. They lost their tranquils.
Yeah.
Poor Sir Nico, look how slow he is. Can't make it anywhere at this point. And now no more life leech for little Ditya. He's got that MKB, and ooh, look at this.
There we
Deadly.
go.
Now that's
Pressure
nice.
online.
That could be a game changer right there. Double BKB,
Regeneration.
double blink, double force, and obviously, of course, your double shockwave.
Yeah.
You can't forget double RP. But OD, or OG rather, who still have control.
Aghanim's Disruptor as well picked up.
Oh, that is really
Something never to
nice.
forget about.
Yes, the AoE Doom effect, if you will. Very, very good. Got a BKB on this Tiny, and it's going to prevent them from being able to really get out. They get a good lockdown here for Na'Vi. Their team fight is still, in my opinion, far superior.
Next tiny item. Go.
Next Tiny item, 3600.
It's got to be Ags.
It's gotta be.
He will get one. He will get one.
I
It's
don't
to break the
imagine why
base.
not.
It's very good to break base and the cleave as well.
Yeah.
But Manta. Oh, Sineko.
Oh, wow.
No, that's the gem.
Yeah, he
Another
died.
gem dropped out.
That was fast.
I'd still be shooting.
Double gems now for Moon.
Yep. They recovered all of their gems now.
Uh-oh. Game's starting to slip away here for Na'Vi.
Yep. Both gems recovered, and they took Sineko's gem on top of that.
Well, we'll see if they'll be able to get it here. OG's next move is they slowly farm on forward at this point. No Tail yet to commit that money. Still holds it for now. Miracle also holds a bit of a pretty penny here. Has his day list now complete with his Helmet Dom. I don't know though. High ground defense of Na'Vi is also pretty damn crazy when you're considering the double RP. Static Storm, Vacuum Wall. This is not going to be an easy game for either team to finish.
Yeah. Vacuum into a Disruptor ult is not what you want to happen.
Well, OG step back here. They don't like their chances of being able to push. I mean, I don't know if it's as drastic as playing it safe enough to wait out for that second Roche, but we got to start considering the time where some of these heroes just could fall off Fogged. I mean, how do we still feel about this Ursa? His potential's still there, but I don't know. The
He's
items
farmed
come
enough
together.
that he's not really going to fall off too hard. He does have the Empower as well to buff him up throughout the whole game.
That's true.
And yeah, I mean, MKB and Abyssal and BKB, he's able to kill basically anybody if he gets on them. If they're locked down, they're dead.
Does he go for a refresher next as well? Get
On
double
the
Abyssal
Ursa?
BKB, yeah.
Refresher it sounds, I mean, it doesn't sound that bad, but Satanic also doesn't sound so bad either.
Yeah.
Refresher sounds interesting. I like that. BKB double
stun,
enrage.
Lincolns, Phonic, shackled, relocate, dead.
Splat.
83 seconds. Does have a buyback. We'll see if OG look to force it out. Well, Na'Vi are just going to try to keep some of the other lanes pushed while this is happening. Yeah, I would not mind the refresher on this Ursa. See if it gets done.
Sounds cool. It's like when the people go like refresher on the Slarks, you know, late game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, looks
Kool-Aid
like
man over here.
top lane.
Moon. Whoop. Okay. He's a shuriken. Goes into burrow.
LeBron. They're probably just ditching LeBron here.
Yeah, LeBron's just like, I'll hold them back. He's gone for.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Uh-oh. Look who's still on the move.
Miracle
Force.
gets. Oh, what?
Somehow he goes into middle of trees and that doesn't latch onto anything. That's an interesting hero.
Still gonna
He's
probably
still
go
in.
to RP
Now he
use.
has to commit the RP. Is he not using the second one? He is.
He is. He didn't even use
Forces
the second
him back.
skewer though.
Oh, right into the arms of Ditya.
Good enough.
That was a dirty little play. I like that. Meanwhile, though, No Tail going to be able to get the kill on the Soniko.
Curse onto Ditchira.
Can they beat him down? Oh, yes, they can. Yes, they can. 90 seconds he'll be out. Does have a buyback here, but if he was hoping to save up for something like a refresher or any sort of luxurious item.
Basher, by the way, on the Tiny.
Jesus, No Tail.
He's just straight 1v1. I'm gonna punch you in the face build. No trees allowed. Just using bare fists.
Have we ever in Dota seen a 6-slotted Tiny in which one of those slots was not an Agnum Scepter?
If you had an Alchemist.
If you had an Alchemist, that's true.
It's not like the build's doing terrible at all.
No,
It's
not
14
at
and
all.
5. It's
I mean,
just different.
he probably had full intentions on the reason why he wanted to go for this. I can only theory craft so many ways. I mean, maybe he just figures that more often he would have to be in a man fight against someone like Ursa, and Agnums might not be enough defensively to help him out in those fights. So he had to step off for an early BKB, early AC, get some extra evasion, and now he can build into more damage. Vacuum back.
Skewer, nice
whoa.
synergy right there.
Then he sends him all the way back, but
Another
always
track.
forces out the BKB. Now they move in. Funnick was hoping to get a maybe a setup there. Still has the wall, and now they're just going to run down Fly. Looks like they fully get it. Cold Embrace is keeping him alive for
Tiny
a while.
West coming back from the left side here.
Yeah. They'll see Funnick. There's the stun. Crit moves in. They throw up the pointy-headed man, and Funnick will go down. Did he use the wall yet? He did not, and he does have buyback. NaVi could still put up a good defense here. They have one RP, vacuum wall combo, and static storm still ready to go. I think OG probably not going to want to push in. Nah, they'll look to step back. Instead, they ping out the Roche, which is going to be up in just a moment. So they'll go back and wait for that and get the Aegis before they consider a high ground push in.
Abyssal finished up now for Tiny. Almost 6-slotted. Well, still Moonshard, of course, and
Oh, yes.
all that good stuff.
Moonshard.
Dark's your buyback.
I guess they just figure they're doing the Roche. Do they just do the Roche themselves?
It's not even up yet, but it's about to spawn.
I mean, he's beelining it in there. He'll see the thing doesn't go off. Funnick jumps in after, and
He had how many seconds left on that respawn? I think it was about 30 seconds.
I mean, it's gonna pop
Either
up
way.
now. They'll see it. It's a low timer.
up.
This is a great timer for NaVi. Are they gonna have time? I don't think
Okay,
they're gonna
Funnick's in position. 10 seconds left on the Blink Dagger, though. This is going to be a huge fight.
Oh boy, they
Oh,
gotta
boy.
get it quick. They gotta get it quick. They gotta get it quick. Quick.
Nix is
Moon
on the
goes
high
in,
ground.
burrows. Oh, almost is able to vacuum pull him up. Drops the wall. No Tail walks in the old-fashioned way. And
the Aegis
the Aegis gonna get snagged up there from Ditya. Now they break into a man fight.
Oh,
Abyssal
No Tail.
Blade. No Tail getting shrugged on down.
No
Crit's gonna be able
relocate.
to help him up, and that's
RP
gonna be
catches
Aegis
one.
feud. Winter's Curse locks Dendy in spot. Here comes Ditya. Did he just hightail it out of there? It looks like he did. Yeah, he's gone. He doesn't want to be in this fight anymore. NaVi looking to retreat. Step back and away here. Miracle, though, on the chase. Dendy.
Then you're going to get spotted by the mid creep wave.
That's Refresher
2
now.
seconds on Blink.
Doesn't
Blink
want-
Shackle coming up.
2 seconds on Force. 1 second.
Relocate, cutting him off.
Oh! He goes the other
Got
way.
his Nikes on right now.
Oh, nicely done from Dendy.
No Tail. Going for Ditcherai.
Okay, who's gonna win this fight? Oh God!
Craggy, bash, Craggy, bash. Shackle. Doesn't latch.
If that one latched, I would have freaked out. Didn't latch last time, but that one does on the tree that's like to the side.
Alright, Fernan on a recovery mission. Gets the phase boots. Good job, Fernan.
Fernan, man, always doing work.
Dominator picked up by Miracle, too.
Yeah.
Not something you see too often on a Windrunner.
Someone else just grabbed something.
Ethereal Blade finished
Moon.
up for
Yeah, that's what
Nyx. Yeah.
Dendy, he's fine. No stun available for No Tail.
2 Ethereal Blades. Ethereal Blade on the Nyx and Ethereal Blade on the Wisp. So they've got everything they need to deter the Ursa from really killing anybody. He can't focus fire anybody now. His
Yep.
BKB is
Someone
getting
get a
very low.
diffusal.
Yeah. His BKB is so low now, though. He's just they don't even have to Ethereal Blade each other. They can Ethereal Blade him too. Just all over the place. So much control. Abyssals.
Yeah, it seems no one really has a crazy deal of farm.
Dendy's
Funnick,
just
though.
having a hard time finding these multiple person RPs.
Yeah, I mean, you can give that to the credit of OG, I guess, with their positioning.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe Funnick will save him by defusal for his buddy Ditya, just in case someone does go scepter him or someone else. For now, though, he's gonna put all in.
Ditch is sitting on 5K as well, deciding what he wants to buy. Net. Oh, take a look at that net worth graph. Wow, just
Oh boy,
a quick dropping mountain. OG recovering.
very, very nicely.
Yep.
I guess the nice benefit that the Tiny does not have an Ags in this game is that you're going against a Darkseer, and if he was able to get the wall illusion, the Tiny that they get doesn't have the benefit of an Ags that can clear out very easily, but still a big force to have on your team. Yep. With that illusion, you also gain the AC, which is something NaVi don't have.
Ooh, this looks very rough for NaVi now. These items coming out of OG are massive. Winter Wyvern picks up a full refresher.
That's
and
ridiculous.
About to have a full Satanic on the Tiny as well as all the other items. Big one to point out though, the refresher.
Oh, for sure. Double Winter's Curse through a BKB or not. I just don't see the way that Ditya is going to be able to do anything with all these ways to kite him out. At blades, Winter Curses now.
Gotta be some huge RP or a huge vacuum into a Disruptor kinetic. Disruptor ult kinetic, sorry.
Better hope for a big titanium wipe. Here comes OG creeping in, hiding themselves under the smoke here.
Oh,
Funny committed a blink. Oh,
watch out for that Ravage. Watch out for that.
Moon. Almost got him with the stun.
Don't worry, it's up again right now.
Got him though. Fun little play. Oh,
skewer.
got him. Pull back, Dendy. That's the first Winter's Curse going to be on him. They even commit the relocate.
Second curse on Dendy.
Oh, they just annihilated Dendy, and he has no buyback. That means there's going to be no refreshers for this fight at all. I don't think this is going to work out so well for NaVi. Ditya tries to go in for the man fight here, but no one from OG is going to be going down. They do take Miracle out, but with Dendy being out 70 seconds, that is a huge part of the high ground defense. They don't have to worry about it at all. Wall's already committed. Stackstorm's already committed. The big team fight potential is just not going to be there for NaVi at this point, and OG will have free will to just go onto this tier 3 and take some serious base. Funnick clumped back. They just threw a pile of dirt onto him.
That looked amazing.
It's like a mushroom flying through the air. They track him up now, but the racks are in trouble. Boom, boom, boom. Imagine if he had nags. Doesn't matter though, he's still able to club it down pretty nicely. Only gets the 1. Leaves the range racks up. So Nico's back will eat the stun as Moon is going to just hightail it back here. Hi, how's it going? I was waiting on the high ground for you. Moves in with a stun, gets the toss back onto Ditya. Ditya looking at man fight here. He gets his own Blistle Blade. He goes back and it blistles him instead. This is where you just wish you had a Lotus Orb.
Ethereal Blades everywhere, look at this.
This is where everyone's turning green.
Glimpse.
The Ecto Cooler out in full force at this point. Oh, stun not going to catch there on a little Funnick. Stalling out enough time though that Dendy's going to be back and he has.
Oh no, they're baiting him. Funnick, no.
Funnick moves in, gets hit with a Carapace, gets hit with a stun, and goes down.
Was that a buyback death? Oh no, it was the old one. It was an old buyback, the one that he did for the Roshan initially.
40 seconds he'll be able to come back. He's got the gold to buy back here. OG feeling pretty confident, like they can push now, but Dendy has 2 RPs ready for this one.
Miracle with the Basher.
Also good. OG can't do this. They gotta get back. Testament to NaVi and their tremendous high game potential here. Not making anything easy for OG.
Yeah. OG the way that they backed off there was very intelligent. They used it, they expanded the double curse, they got the racks, and they're like, alright, we're just starting to come back in this game, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it felt a bit quick there for OG at the start. They just quickly threw out Dendy, the curse on the Dendy, so he couldn't really go off on anything, which does work out for him in taking him out, but then they also committed a long relocate save. Oh, top
Miracle.
Oh, man.
Splat. Ursa picks up a butterfly now, so Tiny does not have MKB. That'll be very good for him. Neither does the Winner.
Yeah, one of those in your thrift shop, Big Daddy. I don't think he has the room to swap something out for it either. We'll have to see what the choice is going to be for him. Moonshard, yeah?
Yep. Tiny's gonna have his Satanic in a minute, and then on his way to his Moon Shard, and then potentially a 7th slot.
What about here for a little Ditya Raw? I mean, I guess he could be a Moon Shard guy if he can get there. And he'll head bottom out and farm it. This is just going to be a tough game. Both teams are just, you know, they're both going to be waiting out for the most optimal team fight, and there's just so many factors on each side that could just give them the upper hand.
Yeah, it really comes down to execution in these team fights, because by no means is it over for either side. If anyone gets caught in like a three-man RP, that fight's over. Like a 4-man curse, that fight's over. It's 3-man disruptor ult, all over the place. Anything can happen. Funnick goes for a Heaven's Halberd, sells his mech and picks that up.
Oh, also very good against this single target blasting Tiny.
Yeah, and the Windrunner as well.
Yeah, and
very good versus Windrunner.
Windrunner was easy to spot out while she's trying to do that focus fire.
And the range
that's a big item grab.
The range disarm is 4.5 seconds, while the melee disarm is only 3.
Even additional evasion that they can't deal with without MKBs. I love that grab.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. I just want to see him get to the fight now.
Yeah, seriously.
See how the hell this is going to break out.
They're just, this next Roshan is either going to be the Tell or maybe right now. Looks like the high ground.
Oh man, the positioning for NaVi is wonderful at this spot.
Amazing position.
Oh, they got 2. Beautiful done. Oh, they're going to shred them apart one by one. Then
another RP
in. A Rise style.
Relocate coming out. Crit gets him out. They have to watch out for that Wisp. They saw him too. Oh, they got the glimpse on him.
What the hell? Clit is back and gone.
What happened?
I guess it was not a full relocate all the way back.
I guess it was after the movement. I guess the movement of the tether brought him far enough while the glimpse was going off to bring the Tiny out.
Gets that quick last second catch of the glimpse. Are you kidding me? Already 2 buybacks going to be forced out. NaVi moving in, looking to get a 2-0 shutout against Team OG here as they go into the high ground and start chopping away at this tier 3. No Tail's got to move in here. They're not going to force out the buyback of Miracle quite yet, but there is going to be one Winter's Curse. He's got the second. Going to be following it up here, and they're going to use it again. So much hate on Aditya Raw. Will be able to finish him off. Now they look to go in. Funnick just charges himself into the base, knowing that he's going to be taken care of. He goes down. So Nico TP's out and away.
Did Tsuneko... Did he pick up... Was that an old gem, or did he walk into the fountain and take one of their gems? I think it was an old gem, okay. I saw him like running around their fountain like a madman. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, man. Well,
force the buyback.
Yeah.
That's several kills. Holy shit.
Right.
What a game we got on our hands right now.
Yep. On to the convenience of OG. This Roche will be up soon. Something they are going to be waiting out for.
Great NaVi positioning, though. Claiming that high ground.
Yeah.
3-man RP. Just boop. That's what you need.
They had the leverage, but...
Now they just need to kill Miracle, and they're in an amazing position.
Is it taking a team fight at the Roche?
Did he sell? Miracles looks like he sold his Dominator.
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't too sure why he bought it anyway, but...
I don't know, man. Okay, the buyback is going to be forced from Funnick.
They don't want to lose a Rax by any means. Just losing the tower is fine. Now you see the tracks coming out. Glimpse. Moon. No blink. You do have 4-step, though.
Okay, okay.
Looks just fine.
Man, oh man. Okay. OG. Pull out. They're going to head right back towards that Roche. Will NaVi contest it? And will this be the fight they want to take where they could...
It's going to die too fast.
Get the upper hand. Yeah.
It's still going to die way too fast. Overcharged with the focus fire.
They're trying to come together and make a smoke play happen, but it may be too late. Yeah. Do they still take the fight regardless, knowing that they're in this congested choke point? They didn't finish it off. Now they do. Funnick moves in. Big vacuum, big wall, but they have got to take this fight. Dendi in trouble. Goes down and not going to be able to do much about it. Even Ditya Raw going to be the next focus. Tries to go man mode here. Doesn't have much life leech, but can he at least take No Tail with him? It's very close, but nice F-Blade.
F-Blade's everywhere.
Yeah, he tries to go for the next target, but will not be able to get it. They both go down. Now both Dendi and Ditya have buybacks here. They could not make it in time.
Double RP will be up. Dendi buys a plate mail as well before he goes down, but he still does have buyback. It's definitely going to be forced out. Yep. Bottom range Rex dead. Dendi buyback. Ditya Raw buyback.
I don't think OG want to do this. They
see Funnick.
And they may have the Aegis here, but they don't have buyback. We're looking to go up and around. They're not going to get Funnick. Are they? Oh, he's waiting. What's he doing?
Funnick.
Doing? What's he doing?
Vacuum.
What's he doing? Who's coming in
Nurse
here?
is coming in.
Oh
Blade.
my! This could be
Where's
the
the
Aegis. Oh, good stun though.
Down.
He didn't use his BKB.
Oh
He didn't use his BKB. He goes down. Oh no! Did not anticipate No Tail coming around the corner here. Now they are going to take out Miracle and get that Aegis, but
That might just be game. That's 2 minutes without our Ursa. He's all their damage at this point. We see OG pinging the tier 4s. He didn't have the Abyssal. I think he went for the Abyssal, and it was 2 seconds from being up. So he was just like, oh god, he probably panicked and didn't click his BKB in time.
oh boy. Not the way you want to be going out after such a hard fight here from NaVi. Now it's really on Dendi to channel his inner Arise or something to be the one with the horn. Pull this game back with a double RP.
Yeah.
RP, skewer back, RP, skewer in the fountain.
That's basically what they need right now. Or RP into tier 4s, into Static Storm, into another RP.
Oh,
So
Fly has
Curse
one
coming
win.
out.
Yeah, he got it. He got on the
And
Dendi.
he's gonna go down for sure.
Yep, there's not.
And the Shackle.
Yep, and no buyback. That's game. Looks like we'll be going to a game 3 here. OG, hold on. But NaVi are showing that they have a lot of fight in them.
Some small mistakes kind of leading to loss. A few RPs only hitting one hero. Unfortunate. Then when they went for that kill, I feel like that was the big one. When they went for that kill onto Miracle mid and Ditchira was doing Roshan, and then he just leaves the Rosh, ends up dying. They lose 3 for nobody, and they lose the Roshan right after that. That's kind of where it gave a lot of space to OG to recover, get their farm down. The Tiny picks up probably 1 or 2 items, and then went to Wyvern and gets the refresher like a few minutes later, and the whole game just gets basically turned around.
Look